Hello and welcome to this recorded video from Dart Mining. I have the Chairman and Managing Director of the company, Mr. James Chirnside, here to talk to us about recent announcements regarding capital raising and a bit of an update on company activities at its key projects. I'll hand it over to James.
Thanks very much, Pete. Yes, shareholders and interested parties would know that we recently announced a successful placement of 375,000 Australian dollars, which was actually oversubscribed at 1.8 cents. They are the same pricing terms as we're offering shareholders in a rights issue. The rights issue opens on the Wednesday, the 1st of November, closing on the 15th of November, 2 weeks later. And we endeavour to raise around 1.16 million through the rights issue. So the idea of today's recorded update is to let people know that, obviously, and those critical dates. We encourage shareholders to subscribe to their entitlements through the rights issue on the same terms as the recent private placement. And we look forward to updating you further, probably before the end or before the closing period of the rights issue. And then beyond that, at any time that we put out any exploration results, we're going to do one of these recorded updates. And so you'd expect something every sort of 4 to 5 weeks, I guess, from us in a video. Just going straight to the projects now. Most people would be aware that we have a joint venture with world lithium major miner, producer, SQM, Chilean-based company, big operations here in Australia. Actually, rather topically, as we speak today, SQM have launched another bid for Azure in WA, valuing the company, I think, at about 1.6 billion. Big, very bold bid. They, of course, already own 20% or thereabouts of Azure. But SQM are our joint venture partners. We were one of their first in Australia in relation to lithium exploration, and they are fully funding all of our exploration activities in our Dorchap lithium project. So to date, we've spent approximately $1.8 million. The agreement covers an amount up to around 12 million, and we expect it to unfold over the next couple of years, 2 or 3 years. I think it's worth pointing out that our Dorchap lithium project is rather different to a lot of other lithium projects in Australia, where in WA, for example, you've got some very big, thick pegmatites at surface, and, you know, Pilgangoora, I should say, in the Pilbara, and Mount Holland, etc. Ours are a bit different. We have an enormous dike swarm over a large area with literally thousands of pegmatite dikes, and we're only just starting to scratch the surface on those. We did a 3,000 metre drill program on about 5 dikes earlier on this year. Our next target, which is the Gosport group of dikes, we've got the permitting in train for that, so we're awaiting response from government on it. And regulators, and we expect to probably start drilling there in about March. We have done XRD testing on those dikes, and they are confirmed spodumene, and actually we've also taken at surface the largest and most consistent high-grade rock chips from that particular group of pegmatites. So that's Dorchap. We have Granite Flat. That's another project. Is a copper gold bulk tonnage intrusive related project, which we reported drilling results on the 17th of October, on the same day that we gave the market an update on the Dorchap lithium drilling results. And we are currently doing a huge desktop review on that, incorporating data from drilling, historic drilling, contemporary drilling, as well as geophysical and geochemical studies. So a lot of work, and we hope to have a report back to us in the middle of November or thereabouts. It's being undertaken by a consulting geologist who's actually a specialist in this deposit style on the east coast of Australia. So a lot going on there. And look, the last thing I'd mention at the moment is that we've got some targets that we've identified at our Rushworth Gold project. And of course, most people would realise that Australian dollar gold is now trading at an all-time high. It's actually over $100 a gram, or around about $3,100 an ounce at present. So very strong $8 gold price, a recovery in US dollar gold price recently with the Middle East situation and what have you. So we're very excited to get down there and do a bit of structural drilling at the Rushworth, the historic Rushworth gold field, where we have got an excellent and very commanding footprint. So that's about all in terms of work. We've got a lot of work cut out for us. At the moment, we're also doing a lot of field work on the pegmatites. We've got a couple of crews in the field doing work, proving up, mapping, sampling all these 400 odd additional targets we identified through a LiDAR survey. That's about it, Pete, in terms of activities. But I'd like to think that perhaps before we do the closing of the rights, we will get back to shareholders with a further update via this recorded medium.
Thanks, James. We'll look forward to hearing about hopefully the raising completed very soon, and the commencement of some of those activities across those 3 projects, which will be they'll keep you all pretty busy. And we look forward to hearing your report coming up in the next few weeks.
Thanks, Pete.
Thank you.